here's Berti. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up from the corner. MP grabs the miss. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
He is cooking something spicy.
Yo, welcome to Ashton.
From downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut fighting space out there.
And finished off by Rodriguez.
Guys, he's playing big. I mean, we're watching it. Arnaldo Rodriguez taking flight.
Pass to Mills. Back to MP. There's the 3. Good. And that assist goes to Mills. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Substitution for high flyers.
Moore outside. Kicks it to Summers. 5 to shoot. Now Moore. Here's Mahil.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
Oh, well, coming from him.
The high fly is dictating the flow. MP outside.
Substitution for high flyers.
Beyond the arc. Hits
Back
the
up a little.
three-pointer.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Here's Dykstra. Pass to Wall.
Oh.
Shot clock at 5.
Oh, where's this guy going?
And Team Ballers miss again. And in club league play here in the WC.
That was special.
Dunk
Fuck outta
contest
here,
came
boy.
early. Throwing it down with some flash.
Who knew he could fly like that? Fantastic finish.
And I didn't expect to see a dunk like that when I came in today.
From
Oh
outside
my
the
god.
arc.
Fucking love it.
Another 3 for the Flyers.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Here's Westerhoff from 17 feet out. MP grabs the miss. Down low. Done.
Hey.
That's good.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the
He's a
defender
man.
completely out of the equation.
Here's Mahil. Over to the wing. Fades away. Hauled in by High Flyers. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers, he's a young coach even by this club league standard.
true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
And the shot
2
falls.
points.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Here's Dykstra. Kicks it to Summers. Here's Dykstra with just 5 to shoot. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Left side, MP. MP throws it down.
MP.
Did you see what I just saw? That move was out of this world.
Executed to perfection. He had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with a flurry. Gotta love it.
Here's Westerhoff. Kicks it to Summers. Here's Dykstra.
Look at that
MP
shit.
with the block. Here's Dunn. Kicks it out to MP. Here's Dunn. Good, and the assist goes
Good,
to
good,
MP.
good.
Number
They've
2.
just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Here's Summers. Off target with the 3.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
MP with the rock. He has 38 in this one. Done, that's good.
Number 2.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Pass to Mahil.
What? With my new guy?
Here's Summers.
Yeah, like, what do you call that shit? Out of
And
bounds.
he sinks the layup.
They just knew where each other were, and that comes from practicing together.
Outside, MP. There's the
LeBron
triple.
James.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. High Fly is leading this one, just dominating this one. And we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now here's Berti. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Moore, 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. And here's Mills. Now MP. Mills sets the screen. To the paint. Banked in off the glass.
Good
What
finish.
persistence by Mills on the finish. Just bouncing off the contact and refusing to be denied.
Outside, Moore. Pass to Berti. Etherington. The kick out to Berti. Shot clock at 6. Off target from 3-point range. Now MP. 43 points in the game. Pass to Mills. Now MP. Guarded by Etherington. They get it again. It's good on the
Yeah.
putback.
MP.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's some hard-nosed basketball right there.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Now here's more. He's guarded closely. Pasco
Wow,
can't get
mister.
it to fall.
Yo, what's good, Trevor?
Here's MP. He has 45 in this one. Mills sets the screen. On the wing, Brock. Good. And that assist goes
Fucking
to
spin
Mills.
out, man.
You can see just how confident that Brock is. He's not wasting time. He's catching the ball. He's putting it up.
Outside Berti. Pass to Rodriguez. Over goes. And again, no good by Team Ballers. On the wing, it's MP. Mills sets the screen. On the wing, Mills. Jacked up a three. And another three for the Flyers. And as big as Devontae Mills' game is on the court, he is an absolute character off of it. This kid just oozes personality.
Yeah, and that can be a concern sometimes for these players, but Mills is naturally that magnetic. He's very much okay with being the center of attention, and you could even say he has a free spirit vibe about him.
You could see it in his eyes. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but hey, just couldn't get it to go. To the middle.
Hey.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Devontae Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team, but look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Now here's more. Pass to Rodriguez. Now Pasco. Berti from long range.
Ew. Oh my God.
And the dunk by Pasco.
Great second effort to power it home.
That's all hustle, getting after it inside.
And that's what coaches love to see, showing that motor around the rim.
Now MP. Pass to Mills.
Hey.
Off the glass.
What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make,
Hey.
I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
Now here's Berti. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Three-pointer.
Oh, wow.
It's almost a 4-point play right there, but instead he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
First team foul.
Good effort trying to get a hand in the face, but you have to be more careful.
Oh, and especially on a three-point attempt. You have to defend that shot without fouling. Now it's going to be 3 free throws.
First free throw is good, so both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw.
Let me out.
Ballers call timeout.
No.
And the High Flyers making a change here.
Timeout. Substitution for High Flyers. Michael Cochran.
MP with it. There's a screen to the inside.
Oh my God.
Inside. O'Neal. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Number
O'Neal, if
3.
you look at that again, he made that play happen. I mean, he planted his feet, and he neutralized the defender.
Yo, hockey, what is it?
Rodriguez outside. Etherington for three. Four. Doesn't go that time.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started.
Fires from deep. And again, it's MP finding the three.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Berti from long range. Hauled in by High Flyers.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
Sinks the tray.
MP.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points. Oh, boy, I'd settle for having as many points in the game as he has rebounds.
We are witnessing something special here today.
Now MP. He's money on the shot.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
To the middle. To stop the run. And a layup by Rodriguez.
That's where his points need to come from. Realistically, I mean, Rodriguez has to be as effective as possible inside.
MP with it. Now guarded by Etherington.
Give me that shit, boy.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Oh, why is they stealing after he gets the ball?
The run has been productive, but I think it's just a little too late.
Yeah, but do give them some credit for playing all the way to the end. Other teams might have just given up.
Now MP. Again,
fuck off.
high flyers.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Pass to Moore. Here's the three. Hits the trifecta.
Game plans, they usually try and limit the slashing ability of Jaden Moore. So anytime he hits from downtown, there's a 50% chance an opposing coach is face palming.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made, I love it.
Now Moore. Back to Etherington. Now Rodriguez.
Oh my
And
God.
answer back the three-pointers offline. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list.
Yo, you going out tonight, Burlington? We gotta.
Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone.
Hey, coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it won't happen again.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer MP deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Thanks.
Oh, God, out of here, boy.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The attack from Sac, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with the newcomer MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the attack from Sac.
And both of these players are viewed as blue chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on him waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
When you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday, Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside on the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force. Absolutely spikes one. That's Ben Gov. Nice throwdown.
To the middle. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
MP with it. Down low. Goes. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Strong finish under duress by Gov. Impressive to see a young player with a power game like that.
Now Carrington, now covered by MP. Carrington, no good. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Now here's Martinez to the inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two. It's on Ben Gov.
You know, Ivory Lund does a nice job using his strength, playing big.
Ivory Lund. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. High Flyers trailing. MP outside. To the paint. Go. Slowing it down. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. From deep, it's MP. That's in. He's got 2, shooting 2 of 3.
Defensively, this is a guy you have to account for on the perimeter.
Outside, Lund. Carrington for 3. MP with the block. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sac will retain possession. High Flyers making a switch here.
Keegan Hilton. Sean Mecca. Substitution for High Flyers.
Pass to Lund. Launches it. Offensive board. Tries again. Blocked. Get it back. Lund, that's good. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Here's Mecca. Pass to Carrington. from past the arc.
Oh, my.
Good D that time from MP.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
Now MP. He's got 5. And another 3 for the Flyers.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Here's Hilton, guarded by O'Neal. One. Callahan with the stuff.
We have to be aware of Callahan all across the floor. He's got good length and can cover lots of ground defensively.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor. With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Outside, MP. Three-pointer. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that 3?
Here's Mecca. Inside. Lund. MP grabs the miss. The High Flyers with the lead. Pass over to Casey. Return to MP. Fires from deep.
Bro, why is that so
Rebound
big?
brought home by Carrington. And so here it's Sack. Here's Mecca. Now here's Lund. The 3. Good D that time from MP.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's
I
showing
know.
how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
And he drew the contact on that 3 attempt and will make his way to the line.
And as a defender, you have to be careful out there by the 3-point line. You have to avoid fouls like that.
The High Flyers making a switch here.
Oh,
And
no.
he makes all 3. Now Pagan. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Martinez outside. Outside Pagan. Lund. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
MP inside. He's covered by Carrington. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. The triple for Martinez. It's rebounded by Mills. And here we go. Here's MP. Rejected by Carrington. And that one's out of bounds. The High Flyers will retain possession here.
Ivory Lund.
MP outside for 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's now 6 for 11. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now MP, he's got 19. The 3 ball, shot number 12 goes in. He's now made 7 of those.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his 3-point shot at this point.
One.
Good
Ben
D.
Gov with some nice D.
And there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
And they double up MP.
I'm gonna pass that.
There's the 3.
Right over both you,
and
bitch.
another 3 for the Flyers.
Double team
Tremendous effort
in.
downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Oh my god.
And here's Pagan. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Lund slams it in.
It's inexcusable to not box out Lund. He deserves to get burned if you allow him free reign in the offensive board.
And that's a foul called on Drexel Carrington. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's MP. 25 points in the game. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the high fly.
First one for him falls.
MP for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Right side, Martinez. Lund at the high post. Returns it to Martinez. Cunningham to the middle. Martinez gets the bucket.
Nice find by the power forward Lund. This is why his teammates like playing with him.
7-second difference between the shot and game clock. MP with the look. And MP throws it down.
There you go. You start dunking.
But it gets the job done, all the same.
Yeah, I'm sure his fans wish he would have done something a little more special, though.
But I mean, guys, let's go back to math class.
More
2
stuff
points,
broken.
2 points.
Lund with the pick. The layup off target.
Well, he went right at the teeth of the
Shoot him,
defense,
boy.
and they ate him up.
So we conclude the first half. High Flyers out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts
Oh,
for the
what?
WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now Carrington to the inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
Using the size, Lund got into a position, and he forced the defense's hand.
Ivory Lund. Shooting 2.
Both fall at the line that time. Mills with it. MP outside. Brock guarded by Lund. Outside MP. That shot's
You are
good.
puny.
He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Pass to Lund. Down low. Stolen by Callahan. Here's MP.
Just patrolling out there. Ivory Lund with the denial.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gov from downtown. Here's MP.
Run around circle.
And the dunk by MP.
Great second effort to power it home.
That's all hustle, getting after it inside.
And that's what coaches love to see, showing that motor around the rim.
Now Carrington. Martinez outside. Back to Carrington. Pass to Lund. And blocked by Gove.
What's
I'm
stellar
telling you,
defense
you hold
like
left or right,
big
right
man
stick,
who knows how to
playing
come up with the
defense
big
the whole time.
blocks.
Yeah, lock him up.
Here's MP. MP throws it down.
And using the rim
Get
to
the
get
fuck
some
above
true
me.
hang time.
He just wanted to make sure that the landing was softer than the takeoff there.
Holding the whole
Yeah,
time.
right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's buying
I'm
that.
here with you the whole time.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor.
Yeah.
He's been patient
Yeah.
so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Oh, got lucky.
Shot's good by
I had
Carrington.
to steal that. I don't know why.
His ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot
Somebody
to
lose.
like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on
Now you want to
the
go run to the rim?
You
You
know,
scared?
Carrington has grown the last
Oh,
few years,
bitch.
and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years,
Here,
he
bro,
could be one of the
here,
best
here.
in the class.
Now
I'm
Carrington.
here, bitch.
5 points in the
I'm
game.
here.
He's covered by Carrington.
Oh, no foul. Both fucking teams there.
Now Martinez over to the wing. Here's Pagan. Returns it to Martinez. Pass to Carrington.
Gotta shoot it. Gotta shoot it.
Another miss by Drexel Carrington. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Now here's Martinez. Here's the three.
How do you guys drop the ball, bro? What are you guys doing?
It's rebounded by Mills. MP outside. And they double up MP. Screen from Mills. MP with the dunk. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, you know what? The dunk's nice, but the screen is the real star of the show here.
And those are the fundamentals coaches love.
Great call, Drake. It's good to see the pick pay off and put the fun back in fundamentals.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. So both teams making some... Called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Substitution for high flyers. Timeout.
Here's MP. The screen by Gov. Here's MP. Stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled.
Thought I could stop this jam
For a
underneath the rim.
three-point play. It's going to
And
go on
one.
Michael Pagan.
Lay on the fucking ground, boy.
At the line for the high flyers. MP. One shot.
And it's Sack with the ball.
Come on,
Pass
you
to
like a
Martinez.
blue in, boy.
Now Carrington. With just 5 to shoot. Lund, defended now by Callahan. The triple for Martinez. Here's the high flyers. The drive by MP.
Oh my God.
And there's the whistle. Down hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line.
Second
Look
team
at the
foul.
closer you again.
At the line for the high flyers.
And he knocks down the first one.
Poster your
Shooting
ass.
two.
Poster your ass.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Sack's ball. Outside Pagan. And there's the call on O'Neal.
Body on,
That
boy. Body
is his
on.
first foul of the game.
And the defender didn't get squared up with his feet set.
Yeah, those can be tough to judge full speed, but I think the official got that one right.
Now here's Lund. Kicks it to Pagan. Outside Carrington. 4-3. Kept alive.
Yeah, we can't grab you before.
Lays it in.
Making
You
the
got to get
save.
swung.
Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
MP outside. Myers. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Pass to Lund, and it's stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's a display of great defense
Motherfucker.
turning into easy offense.
Yeah, what a nice string of events.
Hey, it's a little something for everybody.
Now Carrington. Now Martinez.
Oh, I stole that
5 on the
shit.
clock. To the paint. Lund. And the layup falls.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
MP outside. And they double up MP. Jacks up a 3.
No point
Another
beating.
3 for the Flyers.
Surging ahead at the right time.
gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Martinez outside. From 8 feet, Carrington knocks down the long J.
The run has been productive, but I think it's just a little too late.
Yeah, but do give them some credit for playing all the way to the end. Other teams might have just given up.
And here's MP on the outside. Nails the three-pointer.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
High flyers.
Shoot the fucking
Whistle
ball,
blown
boy.
against MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for high flyers. Omar Elmadal.
Oh.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his second foul of the game.
No, bonus. Okay, I won't go for no more.
And here's Pagan.
That shit,
The
boy.
High Fly is winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
We'll catch up in a second, all right? MP.
Welcome in, Taylor. Too much. Hold the ball. Yo.
Oh, man. You're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Oh, what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Yo, welcome in, and yeah.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about
Dude,
both
bro,
of them
let me
just
see it.
oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
Mitchell's shot is off. And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. And here's MP. Pass to Callahan. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their roster.
Oh shit!
Couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made them.
No, Ryder, go over there, man. Go down. Go. Nasty.
Wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Gov with the bucket.
Making his presence felt in the two-man game. Ben Gov, everyone.
Outside Diaz. Finds Bird. The three. Back to Diaz. Now Harris tries again. Good deed that time
No
from
foul
MP.
there, bro.
Screen from Mills. Inside.
What, bro? Fucking
Banked
us
in
too.
off the glass. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
And stolen by Brock. Pass to Mills. Now MP. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And there is no way you can consider that a valid screen.
Nothing about that was legal. The refs will let you get away with a little lean or shuffling of the feet, but that's about it.
Union Elite trail. Diaz with it. Mitchell outside. Harris sets the pick. Clock at 6. Mitchell's shot is off. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
The screen by Gov. MP with it.
Go
That's
up, bro.
Bird
Don't pass the
picking
ball,
him up.
right?
And that one drops.
And you see them adding to their lead. Right now, they're following their game plan to perfection.
Absolutely. They're getting good looks and finding ways to capitalize.
Now here's Diaz. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Mitchell outside. Shot over Callahan. Union Elite again can't hit it.
Excellent defense to ensure that that shot didn't have a chance.
MP down low. He's covered by Harris.
I'll find my way
Their
there.
offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already
I love this team.
scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Now here's Mitchell.